As a young man growing up, I didn't know how to read. It was hard for me.
Wow.
And I struggled in school so hard, self-esteem, self-worth, all that was really hard. My mom taught me how to read the sports page because that's what I was good at, was sports. And I could remember statistics. I could remember batting averages, shooting percentages. My brain lit up. And at the age of 19, someone shared the book with me called The Greatest Salesman in the World by Og Mandino. It was hard for me to read, but Og taught through parables and what he called scrolls. And he wrote that book from the paradigm of an alcoholic. But I didn't know that. All I knew it was called The Greatest Salesman in the World. So I'll read it and see if I can become a better salesman as I was starting my career. I had just finished college. And I like to tell audiences that I have fun with, how many of you went to college and then how many of you finished college in 2 weeks? I finished in 2 weeks. Most people call it dropping out, but it just didn't work for me. It was just,
Yeah.
I couldn't comprehend everything that they were trying to get me to learn. And so I was a laborer building tennis courts, strung tennis rackets, worked in a tennis club. And lo and behold, this thing came up called The Greatest Salesman in the World. The journalized version of that book is called The Greatest Secret in the World. And you literally read a scroll a day, 3 times a day, and then he has 10 scrolls. So it was one of those things that changed my life. It's where it really started for me. And he gives you this interesting challenge at the beginning of The Greatest Success in the World, Greatest Secret in the World, excuse me. And that is, he gives you 75 to 1 odds that you'll finish it.
Wow.
75 to 1 odds. And if you do, he says, you may double or triple your income. So here I am, 19 years of age. I have aspirations and dreams. I'm in a private club working, building tennis courts and doing tennis, living in a tennis club, if you will. And I saw other people that had money. So I wanted to see how I could serve, contribute, love, and not have financial pressure. And so that's kind of how it started, was starting with that first book, The Greatest Salesman in the World. I learned about those scrolls, and they lived with me for 40 years, almost every day.
That's incredible.
To your second part of the question, his second scroll is, I will greet this day with love in my heart. Well, that was the one that obviously works with your podcast, but it works in my life because I didn't know love. I didn't understand how to affirm other people, love other people, connect with other people. And so that was a really, really big scroll for me, that every day I would wake up and say, I'll greet this day with love in my heart. And his first paragraph says, I will greet this day with love in my heart. Muscle can split a shield and even destroy life, but only the unseen power of love can open the hearts of men and women. And until I master this art, I will remain no more than a peddler in the marketplace. So that just resonated with me. It got me started in life. And then why I would write a book is I was on a plateau. I was just, most people wouldn't say struggling, but plateauing. I wasn't growing. I
Yeah.
was just living and existing, golfing and doing my thing, uh, doing enough with my businesses to maintain my lifestyle, which was fun for me. And then scroll number 4 struck me differently from Og. And it is I am, because he wrote in scrolls, but he did an
Mhm.
I am affirmation scroll. I don't think he meant it that way, but it taught me that way. And it says, I am nature's greatest miracle. And so that was the idea, to write a book that could bring more life, more clarity, more understanding, more immediate impact, as you like to talk about in silencing the inner critic. It's so cool because it can happen fast, like really fast. If you silence it and get into that space, life can 10x in a hurry.